So I recently took on a job at USA Cycling as the high performance director for the federation. I oversee all athletes over all disciplines that we consider in USA Cycling have met a criteria point where they would be potentially tied to what we would think of a medal potential in Tokyo. Figuring out where their gaps are, this is a position that wasn't in existence when I was racing. So it was always a dream of mine to have those gaps filled, and those are the gaps that I always had to fill on my own. One of the most difficult things around high performance, and it happens in business as well, is the female voice. We have a hard time vocalizing how we really feel. I teach my riders that I coach, yes, the mechanic might make a recommendation for how much air should be in your tires. However, why don't we learn how to figure that out so that when you wake up for race day and it's raining, you can go to your mechanic and say, excuse me, I would really like to have this much air pressure in my tire. It's just a role reversal. When people hire you, when you have a certain skill set, you have to realize and you have to utilize that skill set. The biggest detriment is when you join the industry or you're part of the industry and you don't use your voice and you don't have confidence. You have to contribute because we need more women, we need the voice, and we're doers. And I think that that's what our sport needs right now. As an athlete, it's really hard to train and do your best, but also get in the weeds of trying to grow our sport. And so I always question and wonder, how do we find time and how do we find that group that's going to move these ideas and this voice forward? Because you can't be competitive and do this at the same time. So we need just as much passion on the other side of things working in the industry.